as you can see, I chipped up all of this and I painted it. And the reason I painted it is because, yeah, I cut it a little too wide because my weld needs to be on this side of the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint all these. Okay, because once that plate's down, you ain't going to be able to do nothing about rust. So I'm painting them all, and then I'm going to lay the plate in here. And once the plate is laid in here, I'm going to wire wheel right along the side of the plate where I need the weld. So that way the paint's under there. And some will melt away, but not all of it. So, should help a little bit. I had to turn it down a little bit, but the bed liner burning away is screwing up my weld. But that ain't bad. Got to try out my new magnetic ground when you don't have nothing to clamp to. That's to de-energize it. And this is to energize it. You can't pull that bitch off. Ah. It's a good ground. But yeah, I got these plates welded in. Tomorrow I got to do the tracks, and then I got to do the angle iron. But I'm getting low on this freaking gas here. Here, I'll turn it back on and show you where I'm at. There's supposed to be 2,000 psi in a tank, and I'm down maybe 800. Anytime you weld on a vehicle, you have to take off the ground side of the battery. Make sure you tuck it away, because it is not worth you arcing the ground in any way and frying the whole entire system. So make sure you always take off the negative battery terminal of the battery. Here it is. Check it out. Can't get it out. Them locks. Yeah. Check this out. These blocks are welded in. This sucker is going to slide out to about right there. Check it out. And that's how it's not tipping forward much. Now it does, the wheel here, the wheel here, am I zoomed in? Yeah, I am. It does hit here and here. So I'm just gonna grind this and just make two little ramps. But with weight on the back, it's top heavy or front heavy right now, so when there's weight on the cart it might be a little better. We'll see. But yeah, that's where it is in the bed with the locks. And to reel up your stuff, you bring it out to where that latch is going to be, and then that's where it'll be. You'll be able to reel your leads up. Man, that's sweet. And the channel runs just like you see. That wheel does get tight back there, but it'll wear out eventually. This is the first latch that locks the cart in place. for when it's up front. And then you run it back to this one. And that one, that doesn't move at all. That keeps it in place for when it's parked. Awesome. Got to get this out of bed, clean the bed out, and paint it. And this is what it looks like without the cart. This is before paint. I'm getting ready to paint it now. So there it is. Man, it's on and it looks good. All bolted down. Got my reels hooked up. When you want to just use 15 footers lead and ground, you just unhook those and let them lay there. Or if you need an extra 85 foot, just hook those up. Perfectly center. Awesome. Hook this sucker. See these lugs right here? I'm gonna put a strap on there to just pull it out. I used a bungee to pull this pin or hold it back the whole way because it's kind of like a safety thing. It hits this when, say you're on a hill. If you take the locks out, this will stop it even if it's the whole way back. So I pulled it out so I could push it in. And I'm gonna get a video of this. And you're gonna hold that right there. All right, let's see if we can push this in. Oh yeah, like a glove. Let's see if we can, come on down here. See if we can push it the whole way back in the plate. There it is. And just lock it in place. Ain't that cool? It's locked in place. And now you could take your bungee off. Let that close. Leave it open about right there. And now we're going to get our blocks and locks. Got our lock system. So look, right here. We're going to put this in. I have my son recording right now. Okay, let me grab the key real quick. Okay. This goes on here. And this one goes on here. And it's locked in place now. And there's the lock system. That is not coming out of there. And back here, the pin holds it in place. It's pressed against the springs back here so it isn't going to shimmy. And as you saw, it rolls the whole way out over the tailgate. Yeah. Outstanding setup. Wow. Thanks for recording, buddy. Let's get on the road and get some work done.